One of the most popular ways to begin a floor plan in Max and Viz is to import 2D line work from AutoCAD. You can use AutoCAD's native DWG format as the transfer mechanism. Go to the File menu and choose Import. I've provided a plan drawing in the Sample Files folder. Open up the Files of Type dropdown, and you'll notice that there are two options for DWG files. This is the old importer, and this is the new one. We'll use the new one. It has more options. Choose the plan drawing and open it. You get this massive dialog box with lots of options, and we need to change a couple of things. Derive the AutoCAD primitives by layer. Let's keep it simple. We should weld the geometry as it's coming in so that the endpoints of the lines are fused together. We'll use a small weld threshold of 1/16 of an inch, so any endpoints that are within that distance will get joined together. I don't want texture coordinates to be created, so I'll choose this option. Everything else looks good, so I'll click OK. Now the floor plan came in very close to the origin point of world space because that's where the 0, 0 point was in AutoCAD. It's important that you move your geometry close to the origin point prior to importing it into Max or Viz. And this has to do with the internal calculations for units. It will be more accurate the closer to the origin point the geometry is. I'll open the Layers toolbar, and you can see that the layer structure was preserved. I'll turn off the other layers and leave Wall as the current layer, and I'll select the walls. I'll apply an Extrude modifier and set the amount at 8 feet. The walls pop up, and you'll have to visually inspect them. I'll turn on edged faces to see if you have any problems. And right away I can spot one wall here that's missing its cap. It has to do with the line work that we imported from AutoCAD. I'll turn this modifier off temporarily, and in some cases you'll be able to spot the problem, and here is an example of one that I can see. These lines are not joined. But in some cases the gap will be infinitesimal, and in those cases you might be better off going back into AutoCAD and filleting those lines together with a 0 radius. It's really important that you import a clean drawing that was drafted in AutoCAD. You'll save yourself a lot of headache in Max and Viz. But here I can fix this. I don't have to go back into AutoCAD. This is a pretty easy fix. I'll go to the editable spline, which was imported, expand it, and go to the vertex level. Let's drag the command panel over so that we can see more of the panel like this. I'll use the connect command right here. And the way this works is by dragging from one vertex to another, and it connects those with a segment. This only works with ends of lines that are open like these. It wouldn't work, like between these two. You have to have a gap, and then you can connect the two vertices just by dragging. I'll turn off connect, return to object level, and turn the extrude modifier back on. That fixed the problem. The wall has a cap, and it's visible on all sides.